Hi everybody! Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Caitlin and this is where I teach you everything I know about sewing and we learn more together along the way. Today, as promised, I am sharing sewing clubs. So a couple weeks ago, I shared about different sewing subscription boxes, and this week we're talking about pattern clubs. So I have found four. I guess I technically kind of knew about all of them, but I didn't know the ins and outs of most of them. I actually only knew of one. So we are going to go through them. I'm going to tell you how much they cost. I'm going to tell you what you get for your money. I am a member of one of these. My subscription is coming to an end actually tomorrow. So I need to decide if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to let it go. And if I let it go, or even if I keep it, I guess, am I going to subscribe to one of the other ones? I really don't know. Maybe by the end of this video, I will have a better idea. Let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start with Seamwork. I am a Seamwork member. I think Seamwork is probably the most well-known out of this list, and I don't know if I'm just saying that because I know about them or why I'm saying that, but we're just gonna start with Seamwork. I actually have another video on Seamwork. I made that one 2 years ago, I think now. And it was kind of summing up my experience with Seamwork. So I'll let you go have a look at that. This video is unbiased, so I'm not going to, pull things from that video into this. It's going to be strictly information-based. So with Seamwork, you actually have two options. You can either buy your membership monthly, so you pay month to month. Maybe you're not sure if you want to commit, whatever. You can just pay monthly, and that's $16 a month. And these are all going to be in US dollars because that's what was on every single website, and I didn't feel like converting it to Canadian. So we're just talking in USD. So $16 a month, you get access to their entire library of patterns. However, you only get to choose 2 per month, which I think for most people is probably a good number. And Seamwork patterns are for women. There are a couple men's patterns. Some of their older patterns are men's patterns, but what they're coming out with now is all women's patterns, and they accommodate a 32 to 60 inch full bust and a 34 to 64 inch hip. Seamwork also has a podcast that is free to anybody, and we're actually going to talk about that a little bit more closer to the end of this segment as well. But with your membership, you also get access to their magazine. They have a library of classes and tutorials and things like that. There are sew-alongs. There's an exclusive community. This is something really neat. You can post on there and then it kind of makes its own thread, so you can reply to other people's posts, ask for help, guidance for fitting, just chat about where you're from, if there's any other sewists in the area. Maybe you're moving to a new area and you want to meet some people, find out where the best fabric shops are. You can post that all on the community tab. It also lets you set goals and then kind of keep yourself accountable to that. There's all kinds of articles on there, again, for like fitting, sizing, hacking. There's all different types of blog posts for whatever you want to learn about, different sewing techniques, you name it. They also have what they call learning paths, and these are small chunks of information typically for learning a new technique, I guess I would say. I think they have a handful of those up on their site now. And Seamwork has over 200 patterns in their pattern library, and as mentioned, you do get access to all of them when you sign up. And if you don't want to sign up, you can purchase each pattern individually. They are $16 just to buy one single pattern. However, every month Seamwork releases 2 new patterns, and those 2 new patterns are only available to members for that month until the next 2 new patterns come out. And I believe every month one of the patterns will have a bonus variation. So maybe it's a shirt and then the bonus variation is a dress or a different type of sleeve or collar or a button placket for your pants instead of a zip fly. These types of variations are only available if you are a member. So any patterns released July of 2021 and later all include a projector file as well as the regular PDF files. And the last thing I'm going to mention that you get with Seamwork membership, I think it is the coolest. It's discounts for different fabric shops, and these are from all over the world. There's Canada, USA, obviously, but there's also UK, New Zealand, Switzerland, Australia, and France. And these discounts range from 10% to 20%. And that's easily accessible from your dashboard. So they estimate that you get over $5,200 worth of value for your membership. Now, like I said, you can pay monthly for $16 a month, or you know for sure you're going to stick it out for the year and you know that you're going to sew more than 2 of their patterns per month, then the unlimited plan is the best option for you. You pay for the entire year at once, but it brings the monthly cost down to $15 per month. But have I got a deal for you? So there used to be a referral program, and I actually still have it in my description box, but when I went to go find it on the website, there was nothing there anymore. So they don't have a referral program anymore, but what they do have is a discount code through their podcast. So I'm going to link that down below. I don't get any kickbacks or anything. Again, I used to get a free month every time someone signed up through my link, but I don't get that anymore. So this is all just from the goodness of my heart, I am sharing this. If you sign up through their podcast link, you get half off, and that's just an ongoing thing. And I am gonna do a video coming up at some point, probably in April, of all the Seamwork patterns that I have personally sewn. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay, next up is I think the newest one on the list, and that is the Closet Core Crew pattern subscription center. They started in 2023. So they just have 3 patterns right now, January, February, and March, but they are awesome ones. That January pattern of the quilted jacket is really appealing to me. If you're not familiar, Closet Core is a pattern company. They're actually Canadian based, and they have a wide range of patterns just normally in their shop. However, the Closet Core Crew patterns are exclusive just to members, so you cannot purchase them just singularly. You need to sign up for their membership. And their memberships range from $10 to $15 a month, and let's find out what that means. The first tier is called the Essentials, and this is where you get access to that 1 new pattern every month. You also get access to sewing, design, and fabric inspiration, a database of videos and articles. They have a crew community where you can interact with one another, and there's also some added discounts that you would be privy to. And that is the $10 per month tier. If you want to bump up to $15 a month, you would get access to an exclusive video just for that new pattern. So that is something that the Essentials does not offer. There's also 1 live stream a month that you would get access to, as well as a 10% discount on all of the Closet Core regular patterns. And finally, you can bump up to the unlimited tier. Now this one actually ends up being the mid-range cost because you pay it all at once for a full year, and it works out to $12 per month. And this gives you access to the entire library of patterns. You're also going to get a 15% discount on all regular Closet Core patterns and just some exciting, fun, random surprise bonuses throughout your membership. Now with regular Closet Core patterns, if you're not familiar, they do offer 2 different size ranges, which is quite common in pattern making. However, you have to purchase either the Mrs. size range or the curvy size range. But when you're a member and you're sewing from a member pattern, you can use whichever one you want, all at the same cost. And there is a little bit of overlap, so their Mrs. size range uses a B cup and the curvy size range uses a C cup, and they accommodate bust sizes from 31 to 60 inches and hip sizes from 33 to 63 inches. And I actually don't know anybody who is a Core Crew member, so if you are, leave us a comment and let us know how you like it and if we should join too. Next up is Rebecca Page, or the RP Makers. There's over 420 patterns here. They are not all clothing, so there's a lot of accessories and bags and things like that. There's also kids patterns, men's patterns, and ladies patterns. The cool thing about Rebecca Page is they actually offer a free version, a free tier, so for free you can use any of their free patterns, and that's about where the perks end for that one. But you can try the paid version for 1 month, and it's just $1. And so the difference is you would pay monthly $17.50 per month, or you can pay for your entire year all at once, and that brings it down to $15 per month. So you get access to everything regardless of which choice you make. You can purchase the Rebecca Page patterns separately. The kids ones are $12.50 a piece and the adult ones are $14.50. Sometimes they do bundles, and that brings it, I think, to $21.60 for a kid's pattern and a mom's pattern. As part of an RP Maker, you're going to get access to different classes and sew-alongs. There's summits that they do as well. They do about 6 a year, and these are multi-day events where they have all kinds of different creators sharing information and inspiration on one platform. There's also tutorials and help available, as well as cut files if you have some sort of vinyl cutting machine or embroidery, that kind of thing. There is some options for that as well. And Rebecca Page also works from 2 different size blocks, I guess. So there's like a Mrs. range and then a curvy range, and they do have a little bit of overlap. So they go from a 31 inch to a 76 inch bust, and a 34 inch to an 80 inch hip. So the largest size range of all 4 of these different pattern clubs. However, I don't know that every single pattern has that size range. Now, 2 more things to mention about Rebecca Page. Number 1, probably the biggest thing, is you do not get PDF access to anything. So from what I understand, the actual pattern pieces, that comes as a PDF, but the instructions are all streamed online. And then when you leave the club, you would not have access to any of the instructions or anything like that. They have to be streamed online. There's no way to save them. I mean, I guess unless you went and like screenshotted every single page of the instructions. So just keep that in mind as you're browsing these different options. And finally, I did want to mention that Rebecca Page does have an affiliates section, so you can apply to become an affiliate. So you would earn anywhere from 10 to 20% commission depending on what the shopper has purchased. And finally, we're going to talk about Cashmerette. If you are a Tomcat Stitchery fan, you know Whitney is a huge fan of the Cashmerette Club. So that's kind of what spurred this whole video, was me thinking about the Cashmerette Club and Seamwork and then wondering what else was out there. And the really cool thing about Cashmerette and about Jenny is she is a self-defined curvy sewist, and she is drafting for curvy sewists. She's drafting women's patterns. She's drafting for cup sizes from C all the way up to H. That's sewing cup sizes, not necessarily bra size. And they go from a 33 inch bust all the way up to a 60 inch bust, and a 35 inch hip to a 62 inch hip. And initially her patterns were actually all 4 larger sizes, and then she recently expanded to include smaller sizes as well. So now she has a full size range from 0 to 32 of all these fabulous patterns. There is a really good introduction video that I'm going to link below if you're interested in the Cashmerette Club. It kind of goes over exactly everything that you need to know. So the patterns that are created for the Cashmerette Club are exclusive to the Cashmerette Club. You cannot purchase them just as one-offs, but as part of the membership, you also get discounts for her regular shop. So the base tier for the Cashmerette Club is $9 per month, and with that you get 1 new pattern every month. And you also get a discount code on My Body Model, where you can input your own measurements and tweak things on an online simulator to create croquis that look like you. So then you can print them off, you can color them and sketch and figure out exactly if something's gonna look good on your body with this really cool little croquis that is your shape and size. So you get 30% off on the base tier with that. If you want to bump up to Plus, it's $12 a month, and you also get discount to My Body Model, but your discount is now 60%. You're also going to have access to fitting masterclasses and live events. You also get 10% off her regular shop patterns. Now, if you really love the past patterns and you want those, the only way to get them is with the All Access Pass. And this is billed monthly, and it brings your cost down to $12 per month. Would normally be about $15, but if you sign up for the whole year, it's the same price as Plus. So, I mean, why not, right? So when you sign up for All Access, of course you get all access to past patterns, but you're also getting gifts like the free Stanton hoodie. You're getting, if you sign up before March 31st, you're going to get the new Canton Moto Jacket pattern. There's a lot of perks for whenever you sign up. This kind of changes depending on when you sign up. You'll also get a free Willowdale bra sew-along workshop, 15% off regular patterns, 90% off the My Body Model croquis, as well as bonus goodies throughout your membership. All right, have I talked your ear off? Are you all that much more knowledgeable now on sewing pattern clubs? I want to hear down below if you are a member of any of these currently, if you knew about all of them, or if they're all new to you. If you're heading over now to purchase one or check them out a little more, I would love to know. And I would love to know if you have a favorite pattern from one of these clubs. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy sewing pattern clubs and different videos kind of filling you in on what's going on in the sewing world, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you know exactly when my next video goes live. I'll give you a little hint. You might be surprised. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in that next video. Bye.